let's go here. And okay, we should have another one. Okay. Okay, we should be live. Okay, great. Okay, we should be live. Okay, great. We should be edit. Nope. Man. Okay. Okay. Also, we don't need to change it. Okay, let's go live then. All right, let's do this. So we got one scene right here. We are just going to check and make sure that we're sounding good and we are looking as good as we possibly can here. Short, I don't know how short it's going to be, but a very quick live stream, real quick. I just wanted to let you guys know that Intel has sent me a new i9, same exact chip that I had last time. So what's going to happen is I'm just going to pretty much go through this. I'm just going to put on my protective little bracelet, and I'm going to remove the CPU cooler, and then I'm going to replace the CPU. Now I already put a retention bracket there, so let me check the audio. Okay, so that's good. It took me a little while to get the audio set up there because I'm not actually used to live streaming. So let me try to settle down and relax here. And what we're going to do is I can show you a little better of a scene here. Scene one. Blah, look at that. Transitions all up on you. Ooh. Can't stop, won't stop. So, I do have the C70 for a nice little A cam, but I think maybe I might switch it up. So, I mean, I don't really feel the need, like you guys are going to need to see my face all that much, but I will do that. I will show you this right here. Ready? I got the DJI Pocket 3 right here, and as always, we're doing it big here. Hopefully, I can see any comments from the chat there. And we are going to explain what's going on here. I ended up getting all of these. I do have a Cryonaut right here, and I also got Thermal Grizzly right here. So let me actually place this for a second. I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's go back to Wakanda. No, all right. So the reason that I didn't put this on Amazon as well is because a lot of times it's a little more stringent on what you can say and do there. So what I wanted to do was hang out with the homies on YouTube, hopefully catch a couple comments, and maybe I'll even share this. I usually don't share it, but I will. Let's see. We'll share it on Facebook. Let's see. New CPU from Intel. Pray. Okay. Now, so lately I've been pretty busy trying to figure out what's wrong with the computer. Sure enough, I thought I was going crazy. So let me explain this whole situation really, really quickly. So about 6 months ago, I had my first wedding to edit. I had another videographer I hired, and I had 3 companies waiting for YouTube videos from me. I'm sorry. So I had 3 companies waiting for me to finish a video. I had my first real client waiting for a video, and I was terrified. I'm trying to edit on my old Threadripper, and I found out now, but I didn't know at the time, the long GOP footage from Canon cameras, although Canon is, fantastic cameras. They make amazing, amazing cameras. In fact, I really would like to move this, but I think it's going to have to stay here for now. But Canon makes amazing cameras, and usually I'll shoot this as intra frame, which is just a different video codec. But for whatever reason, my older computer did not like the cheaper video codec. It's called long GOP. So basically, it's every other frame is skipped, and intra frame, some people call it all I, is every single frame is recorded. So if you're doing slow motion, if you're recording on a very expensive camera, you want intra frame. I personally would rather use intra frame, but needless to say, my computer just would not like long GOP. So my editor was just crashing nonstop. And I thought it was because I needed a new computer. I had a nice graphics card. I thought, let me build a new PC. I spoke to many people who build PCs and ignored their advice completely. But, you know how it is. When someone gives you advice, you don't, you think you know what's best. And ironically, we are usually wrong, right? Unless it's like a gut instinct. But my gut was telling me, Greg, if you have a problem like you do now, is there going to be someone coming to help you troubleshoot it? Is someone going to come to your rescue? And the answer was no. So I decided to do a bunch of research. I did the most research I could do. It took me about 3 weeks, and I picked out top of the line parts that you could possibly get. And I stumbled upon this right here. This is the Intel i9, and this is the 14900K. I believe the other one wasn't out yet, the KS. I'm not 100% sure. But needless to say, I bought this. I started editing the wedding again. Not only did I have the same exact issue, but I had other issues. I had RAM instability. DDR5 RAM, I could not get it to run at the rated speed on the box. So I had to basically run it at a slower speed. So the DDR5 RAM, I was running at a slower speed. It was super expensive. I bought 4 sticks. I ended up finding out you can't really use 4 sticks of RAM in these new builds because it's just too fast or it's too new. I really couldn't tell you. I'm not 100% sure. But everybody said, oh, you can't use 4 sticks. And I'm like, well, no one told me that when I was building the PC and doing all this research. That was the first thing that went wrong. I ended up getting it to run with the 4 sticks of RAM, and then I started getting issues with my video card, which at the time was a 3080. So what I ended up doing was getting the 4090, which at the time it was sold out everywhere. It was like way more expensive than it should have been, and I ended up getting that. And I thought this will fix my issues because I'm doing 8K video editing, I'm doing a lot of effects, and I'm very stubborn. I want everything that I do for my business to be the highest quality. Turns out I'm still having issues. Not only that, but my CPU was overheating. So for the past 4 or 5 months, I've been troubleshooting this build right here. And needless to say, I did get the right parts, and I'll show you what I got real quick. So we've got, maybe I should, no, it's a little bit too far away, but the seals are in town. So the 4090 is right here. I've got a Corsair fan set up. I've got a Dark Hero motherboard, which was outrageous. Um, I had wanted Wi-Fi 7. I didn't know at the time what I was going to need was 10 gig ports because I had, long story short, I wanted Wi-Fi 7, although I didn't really need it. So I spent the extra money on this board, and it had AI overclocking, which turns out is a bad thing because the Intel chip is running with too much voltage and too much power. So I have repasted this. I have reconfigured this case about 6 or 7 times. And each time I was very hopeful that it would be the end of my struggles. Sure enough, it was not. So I've got a 360 millimeter liquid cooler. At first, I had mounted it on the top of this NZXT case. And that was fine. It was working pretty good, but I was still getting some overheating. So I decided to watch this other YouTuber who said to side mount it and to also do push push, which is like one fan is pushing out and the other fan is pushing in. So you would think that would kind of mess it up, but sure enough, it took my temps down. I repasted the CPU, and it ran great for a while. Up until I started, I was still having a lot of crashes because I use Adobe, so you're going to crash. Just happens. Get DaVinci Bro, I know the deal. But anyways, I was trying to figure out why it was crashing. I ended up updating the BIOS, not realizing that Intel is having all these issues with their CPUs. So I updated the BIOS, and all of a sudden I'm getting blue screens. I'm getting more crashes, nonstop crashes. And now some of this could be user error, but the CPUs are having a lot of issues. So once I started getting blue screens, I tried to update the BIOS. I ended up finding out that Intel's having problems with their 13th and 14th gen processors, which is, of course, what I have. I have the 14th. So this one, oddly enough, was made in Vietnam. The last one I made, the last one I built was from, where was it? Indiana, I believe. That might be where their plant is. This one's made in Vietnam. Same exact CPU. I had to have Intel put a hold on my credit card. They did not send me this. I needed to keep the computer running for the business, and I had to pay Intel for this. Now they're telling me that once I send the old one back, they're going to give me the money back besides $40. So in order for me to keep doing what I'm doing, that's what I had to do. So really hoping and praying if I run this at the default settings and I use the the best possible thermal solution that I can, then I will be good. But just pray for me, all right, guys? Pray for me because this has been a long road here. My job is really tough right now, everything is pretty tough right now. I'm not seeing anything in the chat, so holla. Let's see if is it working. Okay, just gotta double check that, make sure it's running. So, where was I? Blabbering on and on. Yes, so this has been a long road. I am getting interest in my YouTube channel. I've had support from Kiwi Design, from Xbot. I've had support from previous companies that I'm working with. I am also looking to change a lot of things in my life. Not that anyone cares, but this year has been a lot of changes for me. I have been working nonstop trying to get business, trying to improve my video quality, and at the same time trying to spend time and be there for my family. And it's quite difficult with the job I have right now, which is like 60 hours a week. And I know everybody's job has, been making cuts and stuff, but it's tough. It is tough to work a 60-hour a week job that's physically straining and get home every day and just be excited to keep working and troubleshoot problems with this computer and, hammer away at paying back some of the stuff that I bought to try to start this business. So it's tough. So basically, pray for me. Yeah. So basically, I'm just hoping that this CPU works and I'm not getting crashes because the stuff that I am making is pretty awesome. And I'm working on Flip now. So I'm on Amazon, I'm on Flip. My product videos are doing about as good as I expect. Tech is a very populated space, and I don't get my feelings hurt anymore about views. But, sooner or later, people realize that, I am, making good stuff, and maybe they'll tune in and maybe they won't. And that's okay because I have other things that I'm working on and I have other things that I'm passionate about. So I'm just planning to keep getting better. I don't like I don't like wasting time anymore. I'm 35. I am at the point in my life where I need to see some positive change, and I got to be the person that does that. And this computer has been a big stress for me. And the "I told you so's" from the people that I asked for help in the beginning doesn't help. And I the same thing happens to me. I get it. You give someone advice, they ignore it, and then they call you and they complain. I get it. But this is a little different because I've had to learn all this stuff myself. I've had to build this computer. I've had to build my server for my video business. I've had to learn photo. I've had to learn video. I've had to finance all of this. And, it'd be nice to get some support or a hand from somebody other than my girlfriend, Carolyn, who has helped me, every day for the past four years, I think our time is coming, and we are working hard for a reason right now. And, you just got to keep your head down and keep on working. But regardless, let me try to get started here so I can actually go to sleep tonight. Okay, so real quick, let me 1, 2, 3. I like to say that while I do this. So that's where the push-pull is. I've got Corsair fans that are showing, and then on the other side I have some crappier fans. And I almost have all Corsair fans, which are RGB. And then on the bottom I have one case fan that is not RGB, but that might irk some of you, but it does not really bother me. And I just got this mic stand, and so I'm using the Blue Yeti, even though I do have a wireless mic right here. I wanted to test this out, so hopefully it sounds good. The mic arm performance issues. That looks okay. So the mic arm is from flip.shop. And I do believe there is a link in the description. I've set it up. It's bit.ly/pizzleflips. And basically, my product reviews are going on this new platform. It's pretty cool. And if you sign up after you use that link, I get some cash back. And I would really appreciate that if you would all sign up. But anywho, we're in my studio right here. And damn. Oh, my neck is killing me. And I'm looking the wrong way. The ultra wide monitor. I don't know if you guys have ever had one of those, but it's killing my neck mixed with the truck driving. Alrighty then. So 1, 2, 3. I like to say that 1, 2, 3. Every. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think. I was thinking. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2. Yeah, we got some lighting going on here and face tracking. Okay. So I think I may move this camera to give you a shot of the computer. So basically, I'm gonna leave the. I think I'm gonna leave the graphics card. I may unplug it. We'll see. You really don't need to do that, but I may unplug it. Basically, I will put my safety bracelet on. I'm not gonna put my white gloves on, but like Xerxes with the white shoes. Shout out to Flossy Tech, man. He's been on YouTube. Flossy Carter. He's been on YouTube since I was a young man, and he's still making videos. So, shout out to Flossy Carter. He's a fellow cat lover, so you gotta love that. So I couldn't really decide. I had Corsair, cat hair. Oof, good lord, man, no idea how much cat hair I'm dealing with. So I had Corsair thermal paste as well as these I picked up today. I think I'm going to give the Cryonaut a shot, although when I'm looking at the back of these two right here, right? Yeah, the Canon camera does not like to focus if your face is there. Yeah, I have to turn off face tracking if I did that, but we can. This one doesn't like to focus either. You know what? Screw it. All right. So, anywho, this one I didn't really know too much, but this one says thermal conductivity watt per minute per K. I don't know what that means. And it was a higher number, so I figured higher number better. But this is 2G, this cryo fuse. I really didn't know which one to use, but it says liquid helium thermal grease. So we're going to try this one, original product. Yeah, I'm going to try the Cryonaut. This one was fairly cheap from Cooler Master, and it looked interesting. But first things first, we'll just take a look at this Cryonaut, see what we're dealing with. Okay, so I don't know which camera would be better to go on the build. I don't know. All right, let's put that one there, and we'll see how it does. So looks like it comes with a Thermal Grizzly product, original Thermal Grizzly product, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's get rid of it. Let's see what we got going on here. I also bought a, I love smelling stuff. Don't judge me. Check the chat and have a vape because that's how I roll. All right, nothing. I'm not that popular on my live streams. I get it. It's cool. Holy crap! Look at how small this is. This is ridiculous. $11.99 for this. This is like barely enough for a CPU. My lord, Thermal Grizzly. Well, at least their paper smells good. So it says application methods. Avoid eye contact and skin contact. apply with spatula. Spread it evenly. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if this is thermally conductive. I don't think it is, because it would have some warnings, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get this started. So we'll try this one, seeing as it's so fancy here. My God, they give you such a little tiny little thing. Look at this thing. Look at it. Let's see. The Canon Thermal Grizzly. Look at that. It's so tiny. Would you look at that? And I've got my little Walmart tech kit, and it gets the job done. Alrighty then. So I think what we're gonna do is get my mug off the camera here, and we'll come over here, and we'll just blood arrow. So I think this would go up here. Yep. And let me just take that off. I can really, this tripod goes up real high. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. And blood arrow. So already then, safety first, guys. You want to put your anti-static bracelet on and put that on something metal. This case is a chunky monkey. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Heaviest computer in the world. Oh. Oh. Oh, good lord. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Oh, especially because the table is high. Okay, so yeah, the graphics card kind of is in my way, but I'm not going to take it out. Okay, so we got this little guy. This needs to come off. And I did add, let's see, can you guys see? Probably not. Just bought a crib in Wakanda. Yep, it's going to be tough to see because of the damn graphics card. So, I mean, I could spin it, but it's going to be a pain, so let me just try to move it and turn it a little bit for the viewers here. And what we gonna do, what we gonna be. Okay, that's a very unflattering view, though, unfortunately, so. Let me see. What can we do? Okay. I really don't want the view of the camera like going up like that, but that thing's kind of blocking the picture too, so hold on. Let me actually move it over here. Over here. What are you doing over here when you're supposed to be over there drinking beer? Okay, so, oh yeah, good job, Greg. Wow. Luckily, this DJI Pocket can really take a beating. I do have a better way to use it, but I could actually. Oh yeah, I see what's going on here. You know what? Maybe we'll just go with the unflattering look because I am unprepared, so that's fine. We'll go with the unflattering look. You guys don't care, right? Okay. Okay, and we're going to focus right there. Okay, so it might unfocus, but it should focus right back. And we've got to take this off, which hopefully we have a screwdriver appropriate in our little Walmart kit here. I'm sure we do. That's pretty small. Let's see here. remember this one's kind of fat. This one's kind of a fat boy. These little screws right here. Yeah. So we can use a little triangle bit. Let's see, that should work, right? Nope, too big. Ideal. Okay. I just bought a creative in Wakanda. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no. No, I don't like that. God damn. Excuse my language. Alright, so let me grab a different screwdriver, which I have somewhere. I got a couple actually, so grab a big one. Are you ready? Ready? Ooh, it smells good. Me so hungry. Man, I don't know. When Intel starts giving CPUs that don't work, you think, what is the world coming to? And the weird thing is this camera moving or is that just me? Okay, so gotta lock this down. Sorry, guys. Shit happens. Okay, now you guys let me know if it moves again. I'll smack it. Okay. It's so hard to do these streams and set everything up if it's not like, good lord. Yeah, told you it's hard. You don't believe me. All right. So, believe me, you. I originally, when I had my Threadripper PC, I just bought it, and then I started upgrading it myself. So, when it came time to build a new PC, I thought, what the heck? And now we are moving on to servers and all that fun stuff, networking. And I gotta say, it's one of those things, once you get interested in it, it's really hard to, do anything else. So these are better to just actually take off. And I'm wondering what the paste looks like under here because I went crazy trying to keep this thing from overheating. Matter of fact, you know what I might do? You know what? I might actually just move this and put it like wow. I might just put this here. I don't feel like having it. We can just give you another view. Yo, but that one's gonna block that one, right? Yeah. All right. Hold on. Hold up. Hey. Hold up. Hey. I know you be acting slow. Hold up. Hey. I hope you're ready for the next episode. Yay. Make mistakes every day. Okay. Has it come back on? 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Let's see if I can see. Nope. Okay, so I have to plug it back in, I guess. But let's do this. Let's 1, 2, 3. Let's let this camera up, and we'll get another angle there. Boom. Yeah, I actually have some really cool tripods for the DJI Pocket, but for some reason it's not connecting. see here. Yeah, it's not wanting to connect. Did it? Oh, good lord. Good lord. Maybe. Let me just make sure it's connected there. I really don't need this second camera, to be honest, but it's gonna start irking me. So, gimbal. Okay. There we go. Webcam. Thank you. Good. Where we at here? Where we at? Okay. We're in it to win it. Okay, so we can switch back to that double cam. Why not? And I'm gonna check the chat, and we're gonna continue. And then we're gonna reveal. We're gonna reveal what a mess this thing was, and I'm gonna need some. Oh, good lord! I need help. It's just very packed in the office, and I have a table here set up so I can build. So it ain't my fault. All right, let's grab the alcohol. All right, grab the alcohol, and let's reveal the mess. Dun dun dun. All right. I don't know. You tell me, guys. Enough? Is that enough thermal paste or not enough? It's still wet, so, or I mean, it's not wet, but I don't know. I don't. Trying to see where the holes are there to see if they're covered there. And to be honest, it looks like it was. I'm not gonna lie there. And I do have the contact frame, which I will have to take that apart too. Man, if it's still wet, I'm wondering if I should just leave it like that, like maybe scrape it. No, I'm gonna clean it. I ain't doing that. All right, so we're gonna have to clean it and then take the contact frame off. And we'll grab a couple alcohol wipes. And I'm trying to think, I think this was just cheap thermal paste, so not a big deal. We'll get some better one on there, get some better paste on there. Doesn't really matter all that much, but when you're talking about a CPU that's prone to overheating, why not do everything in your power to combat that? And remember, we're all humans. We are all learning every day. You know, some alcohol pads are wet and some are dry. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, oh yeah, it's starting to get dry. So we'll just try to do this. Comment below. Was that too much thermal paste or too little? I'm on the verge of saying it was too little, but not 100% sure. But it would be interesting. I would be interested to hear any feedback because I am new. I'm new here. Hi. Hi, I'm Bob. I'm new here. Yeah. Nice and clean. About as clean as it's going to get. And maybe we'll give it a wipe with something after, and we'll do a couple more for good luck here. Get that. Oh, there's a little bit down there. I don't like that. Oh. Okay. I think we got it. Just soaked that board with alcohol. That's great. Great job. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember there was something like with the contact frame, like you were supposed to do something. Supposed to get it a certain amount of tightness. Let's see. This is a star. Yep. Oh yeah, wasn't that tight? Yeah, someone. Sorry, I gotta get my head in there to see, but it is blocking your view. I get it. I don't know why I didn't just put that on the thing. but I had read that you don't want to put this too tight because you could start shorting it. So what we gonna do is take it out. What we gonna do? What we gonna be? I just bought a crib in Wakanda. Okay, we'll take that out. Oh, I didn't realize that. Those are sticking out. So we'll just hold it up that way. This is a cheap contact frame that I ordered on Amazon. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Amazon. But a viewer of one of my videos actually commented, hey, why don't you grab this contact frame? And I tried everything. I mean, I thought, it must be my fault, but the way that the temps were jumping around and I'm getting instability, I just think maybe the CPU got too much voltage, or maybe a mix of Intel's problem with my problems. I don't know. So contact frame's all set. We'll give this a good wipe before we take it off because I really need my money back. So let's try to do the best we can. Not get too wet. Okay. So the CPU is going to come right out. I am thinking, let me try to move this mic a little bit close. Oops, sorry guys. I'm just going to move that mic a little bit closer. And I think what we're going to do is open the new CPU and then move on from there. So, here is the new CPU from Intel. And it says, I won't let you down on the box, but we'll see. Now, the guy at Intel told me there is no way this one is going to have the same problems. So we'll see. See about that, dude. I'm just kidding, but I hope so. So, as you can see, the box opens up, and they've got these little things here. We need this. We don't need this. So, get rid of it. And we have the brand new shiny i9. And you just put it in. No, just kidding. So funny. I'm going to open it. All right, come on. All right, it's right there. And, ooh, looks nice. Okay, Intel Core i9 14900K. And this one was definitely made after the fact, or after I purchased the original one, so that's good. And it's pretty chunky. So basically what you want to do is pick it up by the metal part right here, or the sides of it. You don't want to contact any of those pins right there. Ooh, nice. I really don't want to drop that, but they made them different now, so like you don't have to worry so much, but you still want to be careful that you don't bend any pins. And what I'm gonna do is put this back in the little chip holder, and I've got thermal paste all over me, so damn it, get it off my fingers at least so I don't get it on the CPU. Okay. Alright, let's rock and roll. Okay, so I did originally see down there that there might be a tiny bit of thermal paste, but I'm going to leave it. And I do see like a little crumb right there, so I am gonna Just gonna, that's all you gotta do is, and I'll put this on low. It has a silent mode, little handy dandy blower. See if we can get that out of there. Nope, nope, that's too low. Okay, and it's not coming out, so I'm just gonna leave it before I mess something up. And I do believe it's gonna go just like the other one did. Obviously, there is like a little check mark, but when you take out the contact frame, you no longer have that. So as you can see, it's right there, and there. And so you're gonna put the CPU in first. And basically what you want to do is kind of drop it in this corner like this little notch and just very, very carefully put it in. And it really can't go in the wrong way, so you should be all set there. So what I'll need to do is just clean the thermal paste off this old one and put it in there. They really are beautiful little things. I mean, all you can really do is look at it, right? This one did get a little banged up there, but it was still running, just not very well for the price. So what we gonna do, we're gonna take that thermal grizzly, and I'm not 100% sure if I should be actually doing the spread it method because I suck at this stuff, or let's see. And we just try the X method, so nice and slow. They barely give you any. Pretty sad. Man, that's a racket and a half, that company, huh? They barely give you enough for one application and they charge double the price. So basically, you want to go over it like the least amount that you can. But very lightly. I'm getting a notification. Something's telling me it's somebody telling me, no, don't do that. Let's see. I got a little bit of paste there. Let me just double check. Oh, we got 3 people in here on the YouTubes, and I'm not seeing a comment. All right, we're gonna keep messing this up. Yeah. What a racket, huh? They give you enough thermal paste for half the CPU. I guess I should have bought. More. Oh man, see now it's starting to spread funky. I don't want to overdo it, but I also don't really want to waste this. So I don't know if I should try to just plop it down. Oh, that's the cap. I don't know if I should just try to plop it down in the corners where there's not much. Yeah, I was never good at art or painting and that like. I think that's decent. I'm not gonna go too crazy here, so okay. All right, that looks pretty good. There is like a little corner. No, it looks pretty good. Okay, we're good. And that'll be that. And then what we gonna do is put the, oh, I should have put the retention bracket on already. Damn it. Ugh, I'm a dum dum. I should have put the retention bracket on first and then put the paste on, but such is life, you know. And the retention bracket's looking a little dusty. Dusty boy. Okay. So basically we're just going to put that in there. Ba-dum. Okay, perfecto. Now we're just grab that little screwdriver, and from what where did that go? Here it is. From what I was told, you basically want to. Oh man, I'm wearing out these motherboard screws as well. Basically, what I was told was you kind of want to go like a quarter of a turn at a time, just like the CPU cooler, I guess. And get it. Burn, 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 burn. Okay. I don't want to get these too tight. That one actually. Yeah. Hopefully that's all right. I know I probably should have done it the proper way, but it's not too tight. It was really loose last time, so so now what you're gonna want to do is grab the CPU cooler and give it a quick wipe just in case. And okay, we're looking good. And you're going to put it on the same way that you had it before. Like so. Still not liking there's like a tiny bit not covered there, but let me see. Making it worse. That's what I do. Yep. Yep. Should have just left it. God damn it, Greg. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll kind of flatten out, but it's better to overdo it, you know. Oh my God, Greg, you freaking idiot! I think that's fine. It'll be fine. So now you want to put these on the standoffs, and you want to center it as much as you can. Okay. And you want to take that off. And then you want to take these screws, and if you can, start getting them on fingers. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah. So we'll get them on like a little turn, and then we'll start tightening them in a, good lord, a little diamond shape, and I am not taking that off, so luckily I've got little fingers. I do have a magnet as well, but good lord. Adios. Damn it. Actually, don't know where my little magnet went. Alright, so now, let's see if we can magnetize me, Captain. Nope, it's not going to magnetize. Awesome. Oh, maybe I get some wires. God damn it. Alright, little fingers. Save the day. Okay. So these you have to be real careful with. You want to like only tighten them a little bit at a time, I've heard. Okay, so we'll do a little star pattern. So 1, 2 turns, 1, 2 turns, 1, 2 turns, 1, 2 turns, 1, 2 turns. This one seems to be. I don't know how tight you really want to get these. Definitely want it on there. I've heard finger tightness, but at the same time, I think you want to get it tight enough, you know? Alright, that's too tight. Alright, that's good. I just wait until like I feel a little resistance, and then I think I'm good. Yeah, probably too tight, that's fine. Okay, that looks good. And now we get to the fun part. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is stopping because it's 9 o'clock here. So let me check the chat. But let's actually finish putting this back together real quick. Hold on. fighting the evil war against the cat lords. The evil war against the lords of the cat. That's good. That's good. I got a little fan for my DDR5. Check, make sure everything is copacetic, and we're gonna rock out. All right, so I'm gonna plug this back together. I'm gonna clean up the i9, and we'll say bye. Oh boy, let me just move this and bring this down for a second. And if you are new here and you don't follow my channel, oh yeah, okay, fix that. Okay, so that is not straight at all, but that's all right. Okay, so that's basically all I got tonight. Check the chat. I know it's probably not anyone there, but we'll see. No, negative. I can update. So usually I'm facing the way that's not horrible looking, but that's okay. You know, can't always have everything looking spiffy, you know, this is real life. So what I'll do is I'll update the comments down below if anyone's curious how it's going. And if you see any new videos come out, you know that I must be editing. That's what it's going to be. Just kidding. But yeah, I got this dope lens, right? Let me show you. Let's see here. We'll look at this. I'll show you this real quick. So check out the CPU. Look at this new lens. Oh, look at that. That is a 24 to 105. You can even see the purple lights from my background reflecting off. But it needs to get a little bit. Actually, I'm probably blocking it. But look at that background blur. And that lens is beautiful. And it looks even better when you're recording actually in the camera. So what you would do would be put it behind where you have the background lights, blows out the background, makes it look nice. And then I have the 100mm macro that I'm using for all my B-roll shots, which have come out so good. Really, really excited for the future. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button as it greatly helps me out. And remember to embrace goodness and you'll attract greatness. Believe me, it has worked for me and I know it'll work for you. And don't forget to go to bit.ly/PizzleFlips and you can check out my Flip account that I've recently got a small sponsorship with them. Got some new products I'm reviewing. Shout out to Kiwi Design for sending me some products to test. Haven't heard back from them in a while. I still have some videos to do for that. So if you're looking for those, they'll be out soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.